Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the teal. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off, as we'll see the Marshall Thundering Herd taking on the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Powell is with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Chanticleers will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Marshall's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes the grab at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Marshall! This guy is so impressive, both with his ability to move, to buy time, to run, and then he'll kill you with his arm.
Unbelievable. Just a freak. It's like he's playing a video game, and everybody else is trying to play real-life football. It's ridiculous to be that fast and still be a quarterback, still make plays down the field. It's just not fair.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Chanticleers offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
I love when defensive backs come up, and they are physical, and they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming to...
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Already a solid to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulls it in, it's Harmon. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. To the air, it's Turner. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires left. It's caught downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the shot to clear is trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's John. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The shot that clears will punt it away on fourth down. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. This offense has it with really good field position. Scanning the field, it's Turner. Steps away to find some room. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go back to the air on second down. Fired just a little too long and frustrated he missed that connection. This should be the last play of the quarter. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete and will change ends of the field now. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Marshall will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the shot that clears are in a mess here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball's caught. He's inside the 35. The shot that clears headed quickly to the line.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll try the run. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the shot to clears line up, trying to move the sticks on third short. Unloads to the wideout. to check out the laundry on the field. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Back to throw, it's Barber. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The play action fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Sam Houston may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Huntsville every time. The Bearcats have been racking up road wins since the Ron Randleman days, and they get another one.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deal was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Turner. Makes the catch, it's Turner. Turning it on. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it hard...
He lobs one high down the left side. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hurst!
Man, what great offense. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he puts through the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee down on the scoreboard. They'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Looking for blockers. And the returner goes down. They'll try to put some... They're backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll open the second half with a run. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
Got it near midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The offense makes its way back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Turner. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. To throw, it's Turner. Caught close to the marker, it's Norton. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Steps away. Throws toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this offense shows right away on first. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Wide open spaces. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
On the
The shot that clears after ripping off that huge progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Barber. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down will open up the final period. From the gun, the running back has it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air on second down. The throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. By multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. This quarterback part of their running game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And with a lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Rushes up, and he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this out. Looking downfield, it's Barber. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the fourth quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The give as they work on that clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on it.
Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Give to the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much, sir, but it'll be 1st and goal. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might. Touchdown, Marshall! And the pummeling has started. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards. Kickoff unit back work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Barber. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down deep in your own territory. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. At the 35, he's open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tucker. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the wanted a big pickup on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Chanticleers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. It's a seam wide open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's looking to throw. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David.